against New Zealand, who've not played a lot of cricket since the last edition. In fact, they hadn't played an under-19 ODI international until the beginning of this tournament. But across all, absolute pinpoint start from Ali Raza with 9 wickets so far.
Yeah, wasn't really
Mitchell Stark, like him as he can, he'll be hoping for the same effect. No, you won't get much fortune from the umpire with that. He'll just need to straighten up the line, push it in, and this is real.
Waiting.
And that is perhaps going to win the race. First boundary of the innings for New Zealand.
The outfield lightning quick, had enough legs behind that shot to travel all the way down.
It'll be hot, it'll be moist out there today.
Of the game. Waiting.
Unfortunate, but another boundary for New Zealand, and a similar place where that first boundary was hit for Bogue.
They're looking much more confident.
How close is that? Yes, first one to Ali Raza. 10 wickets now in this under-19 World Cup, and he's a real leader of the attack. And he's got work to do. New Zealand on target, Ali Raza again. Jones in his second under-19. Leading wicket takers, the young Afghan. New Zealand. That is brilliant. First 6 of the contest. And there's a lovely harmony and symphony in that meeting ball there.
That's one way to respond to Ali Raza's attack.
And to back up that pull shot, it's over pitch from Ali Raza. No wide given because he'd wandered across his stumps in trying to play. Just much better. He stood there, the wicketkeeper, motioning, get the ball over the appropriate line.
Slip in from the.
Another good strike down the ground from this lovely batter with quick hands. You might see a little bit more of that today.
Very assertive Bob in the warm-up games, 115 of 7.
It's quite nice to see actually a senior domestic.
Waiting. A run.
It brings Marina a know-how in about the levels of in World Cups than probably before. I think New Zealand are one of high quality from Hugo. He is a 4-hitting machine so far today. 4 boundaries.
In the previous delivery he did miss out. Had a word. Tom Jones, the skipper, came down. Waiting.
Let's hear from the man himself, or the youth himself, Hugo Bogue. To Marco Alp.
Good response from Ali Raza, dropping it short. Well targeted as well.
That's the bigger side of the ground. Is a again goes hard square. Anything with width or length on it, Bogue is put. Has a unique way as well. If we focus on. It's done. Some keepers do it. I remember Katie Martin.
It can be the case of with say he's a left armer and has a 10 release point as well.
I already mentioned before his young kid, his son, and that cricketing prowess being passed. Oh, missed it. Had to track back. He was off, well off the boundary.
Bogue, 23 off 17. That'll be a wide.
Ali Hassan Baloch is the sub-fielder on for Medics, but Ali Hassan Baloch, who's...
What a shot that is. They've come out swinging here in New Zealand. And in particular, this man, Hugo Bogue. That is some shot.
Well, for a team that have been sitting and watching the rainfall, they have really come out all guns blazing.
Against the United States and against Bangladesh. And
Waiting! Stay there.
Were you slightly surprised when, and they've got plenty of pace bowling, but that pitch... Yeah, and I was a little surprised when I walked out.
goes down the ground. We better duck in here. Well, it's our first real look of Hugo Bogue. And he is impressed. Oh, no. He's been mightily impressive. Momin hangs on to that at mid-off, and Pakistan have a big breakthrough. And they have a big play.
Entertained us for 39.
Reddy has made his way out into the middle. Oh, across the right hander, two slips in place, end of the eighth. A successful one for Pakistan. Fix the photographer. Probably off to India. Oh, bounce and a
2 for 24 and 2 for 27, and bounce and just shapes away. So he'll be gutted.
Oh, now the New Zealand captain has to make his way off to the ground as Subhan strikes. Here come Pakistan.
Well, what a beauty.
Pakistan was certainly rattled. They... Oh, from a position...
Shaped it away. And it's a little...
Wait.
It's a stroke that I think is difficult to play.
There's a massive space between keep Hamza behind the pegs. That's a
wow. The sound does it for me.
What a shot that was. Ali Raza, short and wide, giving the invitation on the toes.
In the air, opportunity. Oh, and he holds on. He holds on in the end. Sam allows it to bobble out. He juggles it once or twice, but in the end, it sticks. Well.
No!
And
made the pace attacking each other, knowing that they have the ability. No. Line actually that didn't allow Reggie to get back. No!
down to third. Oh, what a grab! That is outstanding. Pakistan have been brilliant in the field.
New Zealand in trouble. 5 down on 67.
That's also gone. That is a beautiful delivery. Pakistan are on fire.
He has a nickname of Silent Assassin, so just tightening things around.
Now we've had the pleasure of... That's also out. He's got another Ali Raza. You cannot stop this Pakistan pace attack.
That's just a poor shot, a lazy shot.
That's nice. It's a quick outfield and it will run away. Much needed boundary for New Zealand.
Getting on top of that shot. Obviously they had a start, Mansoor Amjad and Rafatullah.
Now mid-off inside the ring now, like
I remember Noor Ahmed and Ghaffar.
leading edge. Can you? Yes, you can. What a grab at backward point. Charging in, Mohammed Siam does the rest, and New Zealand have lost another.
Sampson goes for 10. New Zealand on net.
Russell Warren, who was a former wicketkeeper himself. Let's have a listen now. Was 22 bowled, 84. Oh, out the back of the hand, it was beautifully bowled. Clark was clueless. He thought it was the leggy, and first slip was a little bit too wide from that round the wicket angle.
They've got their seamers. Tina Mawoyo, as I butchered your name, and I do apologize. Again through that little gap, as was the case in the previous over, and again it goes for 400 up for New Zealand.
I don't know what it's going to take for Pakistan to get that slip tighter.
Superb spell continues. He is bowling like a general here at the Harare Sports Club. First spell.
Continue to get wickets. Clark on for 7. Elevated himself to number 3.
Nope, bat's gone, ball's gone, runner's gone, just one. Oh, misfield. Nope, still one. So I'm saying, let's think out of the box. Oops. Oops. That would be past me. Win the match, and if they do that, then look to do it as quickly as possible. Net run rate can be a thing, but New Zealand will have their say. They didn't bat as well as probably they wanted to upper batters.
Infield and the restrictions from him.
Lucky to get away with that one. We saw a little bit of away movement first. Quite a competent shot actually for the first runs and the first boundary of the innings. The hands in the stance very far away from the body.
Yeah, just shuffling, covering the line and the stumps. Really guided it through that gap, didn't try to overhit.
Which is very different and complementary to Samir. If you look at Samir,
good shape away from him, trying to counter that.
early but 6. That is some power, you know. That's not the small side of the ground, that's the big side, even though it's kind of down fine leg way. Magnificent.
Ball coming in.
Cricketing stock, of course, as you would have heard. Again he goes for it. In 4. I have to admit to it, over in beautiful. You wouldn't blame Clark too much for pitching it up and looking for swing, but he's been driven a couple of times handsomely. Full seam. Oh, he goes full again. Risk reward. So if it's swing, but I feel that you can still nip it. There was a noise. He's pulled the length back quite beautifully. After prizing him forward, what a lovely adjustment in length.
New Zealand gets there first as Hamza. Off stump is. That's the key.
Coming. Now that deserved it, and that got it. Full again from Clark, risk reward.
Yeah, again looking for that lateral movement, pitching it up. On this occasion, it was nicely up there for Samir to go up.
To young bowlers is, as I look at the bat, again, it's risk reward. But he got his wicket from the good length or just short of the good length. And so the risk of going full to the previous batsman or to this one, 6 to 7 meters, is a good area. Didn't think it would be that short. But that dark spot that I showed, stylish. I can think of one former excellent West Indian batter or two who played it with that leg off the turf.
Again, off the toes. Just picked up the pace off, probably forcing the batters.
Vacant territory. Finding gaps and timing the ball critical.
Yeah, good adjustment there, picked up the length. This was the first one, miss it.
That's the shot. 2 balls ago, in fact 3 balls ago, you see him try to hit the ball too hard and not timing it. And that's something he says his coach taught him. He's not a power player. Time the ball, because you're not a big fella.
Oh yes, 4. A little bit of width. This type of player does not miss.
Closing in on another half century. Samir, he is off a shoe. So we sweeping fine. It's a really good shot. Excellent manipulation of the body. Usman, he got himself outside the line to get it nice and fine.
It doesn't matter where you have boundary riders. These players have strokes now in their armoury where they can just find the holes in the field. 4 more. And 50 for Samir Minas. He is a mightily impressive player, this young man, and is finding the form at just the right. That will not be stopped. 4 more.
This is a really good pull shot, because it's actually not a bad short ball, but it gets inside the line and keeps it nice and fine, because there's...
With Pakistan and India, if we think that...
Catch! Yeah.
This time held. Matsapoulis.
85 for 2.
A look at Takashinga, the outfield was a little bit sluggish.
That's gone up a long way. And enough on it to go for 6. So into the 17th. 5. What a stylish way to complete the victory for Pakistan. Tonkin Blaze have enjoyed that. And it's all smiles for Pakistan.